I'm Chaz Hogan, Australian journalist here in St Helens in Swansea, ahead of the Welsh Cup Final between Bangor City and Bala Town. The Welsh FA continue to pick the glamour locations for their showpiece event, as seemingly no expenses taken, not even some bloody sprinklers, to ensure a successful day. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 12, Episode 16 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town, and today we have the Welsh Cup Final against Bangor City. Can the Wags do it again and lift the trophy? Well, this wasn't all Wags, but we have a relatively successful time of things in this competition. Now, there is also going to be our end of season awards, as well as a chance to vote in our goal of the season competition, so a big episode today. But before we get to the final, we do need to wrap up the Premier League season, which has of course come to an end now. So there was 3 games left last time we played, and of course there was hopefully a season of invincibility to come, although we did drop points last episode, of course. So we couldn't go perfect, we could be invincible. Let's see how we did, starting with our game against Cefn Druids. We took the lead early in the second half when Ewan Dixon picked out Damien Allmark. And the same two are at it again moments later, with Allmark producing a stunning finish. And Ben Evans added a third in stoppage time. So dare we say, the return of Damien Allmark. 2 goals for him, and late one there for Ben Evans as well, and he played well, which was good to see, and Dixon had a good game in there as well. So yeah, really positive result. Happy to see Allmark back in the goals. Yeah, wonderful stuff. Next up, we played Llanelli Town. We went in front just after half-time when Riola crossed for Bono. Bono returned the favour moments later. And it was 3 goals in as many minutes when Riola and Bono combined again. So another good performance. It was the Riola and Bono show for the first 5 minutes after half-time, and then that was kind of it. But Bono with a double, Riola with the other goal, and of course they assisted each other as well. So wonderful performance this was from us. Allmark, not quite so good, but it was an historic performance because in this game, Damien Allmark became our all-time records appearance holder. You can see he has 227 appearances now. 226 was enough to break the record. But go and have a quick look here. Allmark, 191 league goals, 227 league appearances. He's a club legend. Is he actually a club legend yet? Let's have a quick look at that, actually. No, he's not. So he's still just an icon. I don't know what you need to do to become a club legend. Why is Ryan C? Anyway, let's not dwell on it. So well done, Damien Allmark. Record appearance holder as well as goal scorer now for the club. That leaves us one final game, doesn't it? One final game against the New Saints. We were still, at this point, invincible. Let's go see how we did. We had to go to their place, so it was the toughest possible finish. Damien Allmark put us in front, but TNS were quickly level with a worldie. So we weren't great, but we did enough to become invincible yet again. So Damien Allmark with a goal, bit of a goalkeeping error there, but he took advantage of it, and then I tell you what a goal it was to draw them level as well. The lead didn't last long, but it was not a great game, to be honest. Not a great game. A draw was fair, and we go invincible yet again. So let's have a quick look at what all that means for the league table. And we finished with 92 points from our 32 games, a goal difference of 104, which isn't too shabby. How many goals did we end up scoring? We want to go to stages, isn't it? We scored 113 goals. So the record is what? The record's 130 something, is it? Most team goals, 134, so we did end up falling a little bit short of that one, which is disappointing. But the New Saints got second, and then it'll be Cefn Druids down that'll battle it out for a spot in Europe for next season. Now, there is one other thing that has happened since last episode, and that is the latest signing of the Penis Initiative. So we have signed Jason Isaac from Barrytown, a 15-year-old striker, who potentially could be decent. Now, we've given them the same deal that we gave Afan Lido for Marcus Wade, so 100 grand up front, 50% of any sell-on clause. But the scouts rated this guy as highly as any other player that comes through a Welsh academy. So we've signed him. We're going to put him in our youth. He'll probably be in the youth team for a season or two, get him into that first team, and then hopefully he will develop into a very nice player that we can sell on for a massive profit that will help both us and Barrytown out. So Jason Isaac is the latest signing in the Penis Initiative. So let's go now and have a look at what we're doing ahead of this Cup Final. How many do we have to go back? There it is there. So we're at St Helens in Swansea. We are the favourites for this one, as you would expect. We have a decent record against Bangor City, 40 wins, 8 draws, and just the 1 defeat. We did, of course, beat them in the League Cup final this season as well. Seamus Coleman is still their manager. We're getting to know him now, aren't we? We've seen a lot of him. He almost seems like he's the new Rusko. An attacking, direct style of play. We're expecting them to come out in the 4-4-1-1 formation. They got absolutely smashed on the final day by Connelly Town. Look at that, 8-3. We can see their positional heat map there, their passing network, and their key passes as well. And this is the team of Wags that are going out to hopefully get this done for us. So Ewan Burgess is the goalkeeper. Bit of a makeshift back four. It's Robson who's been there all season at left back. It's Gurke, KDH, and we're going to play Ben Evans at right back. Basically because Griffith McMenemy, who is the first choice right back, is injured. And I just think that Ben Evans is probably better playing there defensively anyway than putting, like we did in the last round, was it Baker back there, I think. So we're going to give Evans a chance to just try and fill a hole for us. It's Buckley and Garmy in midfield. It's Wade, Dixon and Davies. It's Damien Allmark up top. Let's see if we can win another trophy. Okay, and here we go. Everybody is lining up as expected, which is, as I always say, a nice little bonus to make sure, hopefully, the game plan is going to work. What do we want to say? Encourage the team. Show what we can do to keep the run going. There's a trophy on the line. Go over on your born winners. Should we try that? Your born winners, boys. Come on. Some calm, we have faith. And I'll tell you what, there's a few of your bingos going off today. If you're not sure what the bingo is, go to join the Discord group. Link in the description. There is a bingo card now for the Bala Town series, which is very, very funny. Alright, let's hopefully go and get ourselves another trophy here. Now, I just want to say, while the game is getting underway here, there won't be an episode tomorrow. That is basically because both this series and the Brentford series, which had an unexpected result, which changed the schedule for that series, means that I have 2 summer transfer specials to do on the same day, and I'm just not going to have time to get them out. And Sean Davis, how has he stuck that away? A 19th goal of the season. There seemed to be absolutely nothing on. And Sean Davis has wiggled his way through and then managed to find a finish as well. It's Ken Buckley that has the assist. It was a good ball forward. I was expecting a pullback. I think maybe the Bangor City's defence was as well. How has he done that? Wonderful stuff. Sean Davis with his 19th of the season. Wonderful, wonderful start. Yeah, so no episode tomorrow being Wednesday the 19th, I think it is. But then we'll be back on Thursday with a summer transfer special and raring to go for the new season ahead. So apologies for that, but it's either that or I'd have to, change the series more long term, which would just mean less episodes. So I think it's better just to miss an episode once every season than do that. So that's where we're at. Ben Evans with a nice little flick on there, but unfortunately couldn't find Wade, and he's been done in a wide area there as well. Watley comes in, squares it back, and we're back at 1-1. Well, that was a nice goal from them, to be fair, but we can't be happy with conceding a goal, can we? We'll give it a demand more and have another look. There's a little bit just Ben Evans, who's not a right back, so, we can't blame him too much. Just getting done, wasn't he? And Watley did well, pulled it back. We didn't quite mark up as probably good as we could do in the centre there, but a 29th goal of the season for Campbell. He's quietly having a very nice time of things, isn't he? 27, so not really worth signing as under the Penis Initiative, but still, nicely done for him. Good season. Wade loses out, and are we going to go and find ourselves under a little bit more trouble here? Garmy's in there, he's ploughed his way through, and then given the ball away. Buckley wins it back. It's a bit of rugby in the middle there. Dixon breaks free of the ruck, and let's see if he can pick a pass there. He goes back for Buckley. Ball forward for Sean Davis. Can he get a cross in? Allmark's lurking. Allmark's there. It's fallen for Dixon. Dixon sticks away the rebound. Only his 2nd goal of the season. Allmark gets the assist. He doesn't get many of those. And it is 2-1 now to Bala Town. We're back in front. We'll tell them to concentrate again. And hopefully this time we'll hang on to this lead. Protect it, boys. Unlucky for Allmark. And Dixon just kept his composure, didn't he? Tucked it back inside that far post. Goalkeeper going the wrong way. And it's 2-1 to Bala Town. There is a new name on the bench as well. Tom Smith, one of the youngsters from the under 19s. Basically, we're a little bit short of defensive wags, so that's why he's been called in for the final. So big day for him. Hopefully, and I don't mean this anything against him, but hopefully we don't need him. But because it's not really the time to make a debut, is it? But that's been a relatively good first half. We'll give it an assertive. Don't get complacent. KDH, don't get yourself sent off, please. But otherwise, everything is looking pretty good. Can Allmark get himself another goal in a final? He does tend to pop up in the finals with goals, doesn't he? Let's give it a demand more. We're looking furious and anxious. I'm not quite sure why, guys. You are winning a final right now. And let's see what we can do. Wade is having an unusually bad game for him. Out there wide right. Let's try a no pressure, perhaps. They say they're all uninterested, but I'm sure they are interested a little bit. Show some passion, boys. Come on. Marcus Wade is still looking nervous. He's not having the best game out there. We do have Ap Gareth on the bench, so let's make that change. And see if the great man Ap Gareth can do something for us. He whips the corner in, and it's just over the bar from Allmark. The Ap Gareth Allmark combination alive and well again there. Let's demand more. Another corner. Ap Gareth to take. Whips it in. Decent. It's there, and Sean... Oh, I thought it was in. Oh, it looked like it was going in for sure, didn't it? But it has gone just past the post. We're just minutes away now. We should probably start and close it down a little bit. And there it is. There it is. We've won it again. Go on, Wags. Aussie, congratulations. Another trophy. It's been a great season. Yeah, thanks, Chaz. It certainly has been. Bangor City, credit to them. They made it difficult for us today. But I think in the end, a little bit of extra class of ours shone through. It's nice to see, Davies and Dixon get the goals. Two of the old boys of the Wags. They've been at the club for a long time now, and it's good to see they still have that hunger and desire to go out there and win a trophy for us. But it has been a good season, undefeated domestically. So hopefully the fans will enjoy that, and we'll be back next season, and hopefully we'll do it all again. So not as comfortable as we may have liked, but two first half goals from Davis and Dixon have got the job done for us. Two of the stalwarts of the club as well. So it's nice to see them getting goals. Just congratulations, boys. We weren't fantastic, but, we've won a trophy. And that is, of course, now a domestic quadruple. So well done to Bala Town. We have cleaned up domestically. We won the Iron Brew as well. And that is a wonderful achievement for the team. 101 grand in the bank, which is always nice. There's the medal winners. Hopefully they're all Wags. I don't think we filled any knowledgeable players there. So wonderful, wonderful stuff. True Bala legend am I. Well, thank you, Mr. Sears. Showing me can't say the same about you, you traitorous so-and-so. But there we go. We've won another Welsh Cup. Dixon, he's still got it, doesn't he? When it comes to domestic football, he's still got it. Collective bonuses paid out. 200 grand. That's a lot of money anyway. And there we go. That is the wrap-up. Boys, wait right there. It is time for our end-of-season awards. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Bala Town end-of-season awards. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. The end of another wonderful season here at Bala Town. We have done the clean sweep of domestic football. We beat the curse in the Iron Brew. And yet again, we progressed into European football after Christmas, which is always a positive, isn't it? Obviously, a little bit disappointing against Napoli in the end. But these things can happen, can't they? So I think the only way to begin the evening is by giving a big hearty round of applause to the players. Guys, you've outdone yourselves yet again. Congratulations. The first award this evening is, of course, the Golden Pen, awarded to this season's signing of the year. And this guy cost us just a smidge under 3 million in from Germany. At a really good first year as he learnt the language as well. So the Golden Pen goes to the Armenian. The next award is the Golden Card, awarded to the player with the worst discipline this season. And it was tightly fought this year, but in a sense of the lowest score wins. Not many bookings, but a few red cards going around. So the Golden Card this year goes to a man who had 3 yellows and a red. The winner is Rhys, Norrington-Davies. The next award is the Golden Bullseye, awarded to the player with the best pass completion. And this guy wins it season in, season out, it seems like. A 95% pass completion. That man is Mladen, Tanaskovic. Next up, it's the Golden Spoon, awarded to the player with the most assists, the man who, of course, feeds the strikers. And this guy, I suspect it's not the last time we'll see him up on this stage this evening. 20 assists this season, a wonderful effort that has been. The winner is Marcus Wade. The next award is the Golden Anchor, awarded to that player we can rely on, the man with the highest average match rating. And this season, an incredible effort, an average of 8.33. I should probably check if that's the record. The winner is Marcus Wade. The next award is the Golden Soother, awarded to the baby of the team, this season's best young player. And, well, I mean, this guy, it's Marcus Wade, boys. It's Marcus Wade. Yeah, no, that's fine, Marcus. Just wait there. Yeah, that's fine. The next award is the Golden Boot, awarded to this season's top goal scorer. And we haven't seen these sort of numbers since the peak of Damien Allmark. 32 goals this season. The winner is, of course, get back out here, it's Marcus Wade. The next award is one that I know means a lot to the players. It is the Viewers Player of the Year, as voted by you watching at home on YouTube. And this year we had 4 really, really good nominees. But there can obviously only be one winner. And that winner is, with 66.67, otherwise known as 2/3 of the vote, it's Marcus Wade. Alright, now before we get to naming this season's Player of the Year, we do need to take a second to acknowledge the Team of the Season. If you do just direct your eyes up to the board, you will see that the goalkeeper is Tanaskovic. The back 4 is Montgomery, Ben Evans, KDH, and Ignatievic. Nice to hear the name again. The midfield is Bukley, the youngster, and Yamaguchi. The number 10 is Denigami. The wingers even, are Wade and Sean Davis. Wonderful seasons they both had. And the striker, as ever, he's just kind of penned in there, is Damien Allmark. So well done, everybody. You've all had great seasons. We'll see you all next year, hopefully, for even more. The next award, the final award, is the Golden Star for this season's Player of the Season, the man of the town here at Bala Town. And I think we all know there's only one man that's going to win this. He's essentially cleaned up tonight. 78% of the vote. The Golden Star goes to Marcus Wade. So there we go. Congratulations to Marcus and the other winner. There was only one, wasn't there, I think? But anyway, it's been a great evening and it's been a great season. I cannot wait to get started again for next season. And hopefully that is the year we go really, really deep in the Champions League. So thank you to everybody here in the auditorium. Thank you for you watching at home. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you again next season. Good night, everybody. So there we go, end of season awards done for another year. It's the first end of season awards, I think, where Allmark hasn't picked up an individual award, but it was definitely the Marcus Wade show, wasn't it? 78% of the vote he got for Player of the Year, ahead of Tanaskovic and Sean Davis. So well done to him. Goal of the season was again another Marcus Wade award given by the game, but we will vote for ours in just a second. The Armenian was signing of the year. Well done to him. He had a good year, first year for us, I would say. Marcus Wade was also Young Player of the Year. He was also Golden Boot winner, highest match average rating, and most assists. Tanaskovic was the best pass completion. Marcus Wade, most man of the match awards. Not something we give out on the night, but unsurprisingly, Marcus Wade would have won that as well. And the golden card went to Norrington-Davies with his 1 red, and I think he was at 3 yellows, wasn't it? So that obviously boosts him over then the 4 yellow cards of Billy Cameron. So well done, everybody there. Team of the Year, I mean, it's always a little bit of a strange one because different players play in the league, and that's, I think, sort of basically sums up how the team is chosen. I don't think Allmark would have gone in at top this year. He didn't get enough goals. Nice to see Ignatievic's name one last time as well. But yeah, there we go. That is that. Season in review. Knocked out in the Champions League group stages. The second knockout round of the Europa League. We're maybe a little bit unlucky there, but the first leg was an absolute nightmare. We won everything that we could speak of domestically, and of course the Iron Brew, the European trophy as far as we're concerned. Match of the season was a 7-0 against Affinlita. We did put 10 past Cardiff Met Uni as well, if I remember correctly. Moment to forget, the 0-0 against Bangor City, so that's obviously a little bit disappointing. Average attendance, it continues to rise. We're up to over 500 now, 17% full. If we can get that to a point where we can expand the stadium, that would be a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I did win the Aussie Villain Award for most players used in the season. 44 players we used this season. That is bordering on the ridiculous, really, isn't it? Where are they now? The 2025 team. Who's left? We've got Connor Gosney at Mansfield. Zach Jaycock, remember him? He's at Gillingham. Rhys is at Larne. Rhys Williams is at Bradford. Guto Kingsley is in Germany still. And Jay Jenkins is at Kevin Jewels. How did Guto Kingsley go on? That was a strange one when he moved out to Germany, wasn't it? Kaiserslautern signed him, and his lower league Germany is doing okay, but other than that, not really too much to speak of there. Club Vision, I mean, we'll just accept it because they pretty much just want us to win, don't they? There's not much we can do about that. There's the dressing room for the year. It is Dixon, Allmark, and Tanaskovic, the team leaders. I would like to maybe upgrade goalkeeper this summer if we can. Injury report, it was Freshy. He was such a disappointment in so many ways, despite being such a good player. And end of season break, we will be back on June 30th, which is, well, they get quite the break. That's almost 2 months. Anyway, let's have a quick look ahead of the summer transfer special next episode and see exactly what we're doing here. Players in terms of appearances, Tanaskovic was the most. Matt Wade is a cricketer, Australian cricketer. That's why I keep calling Marcus Wade Matt Wade. He was up there, second most appearances. Ben Evans, KDH, Sean Davis, Wan Me, Mac Meyer, Tommy Williamson, Allmark. Ended up with 17 goals. So not too bad. Just didn't score any in the league, which is disappointing. Garmy had a few games. Well, we have a lot of games, so we tend to use a lot of players. If we go down to players we didn't use, it's a couple of young Welsh players here. Well, Tommy Smith just got called up for the last game. Some of these guys, I think Dimitri Hughes will be leaving us, the backup goalkeeper. His contract's up and he's just not good enough. We saw that. Was it last season, wasn't it, when we had to play him in Europe? So yeah, he'll be leaving us. I think Curtis Owen is somebody I'll be looking to move on. Yes, he's a wag, but we just don't use him anymore. So we'll try and there's a little bit of interest in him. So we'll try and get him out for a nice fee. Sam Evans isn't quite developing as much as I'd like. He did come in under the Penis Initiative, so we'll see what we can do with him. Ap Gareth will be around until he retires, and then we've got a couple of other youngsters. Richie Gibbons is another one I wouldn't mind getting rid of. I don't know, we don't really use him. And so we'll see what happens there with him, and then some other youngsters and players that came in. And I would like to get the loanees back. If I can get those three back, I will definitely be doing it because I do think they're good players. If we have a look at goals scored, obviously it was Wade that led the way. Sean Davis, second in goals. Allmark was third. He seemed like he had a horrible season, yet he's still there third in our goal scoring tally. McMyer, Riola, Bono, and Williamson all had good years as well. And then we can see Ben Evans, 8 goals as a centre-back. There are a few penalties in there. The Armenian, Garmy, Wan Me. Freshy only got 6, so a lot of his appearances were in the Champions League. We can go down and see everybody there that got a goal. Most players got at least 1 goal this year, which is good to see. If we have a look at the assists, Marcus Wade led the way on that one as well. Bono, Riola were right up there. Garmy, the Armenian, Dixon had another good year for assists. Yamaguchi, Sean Davis, Tommy Williamson. It's like a who's who of Bala Town, isn't it? So a lot of players, again, making a contribution in that sense. And if we go and have a look at the average match rating, obviously Marcus Wade leads the way. Riola had another very good year as well, averaging over 8. Curtis Owen, when we played him, he plays well. It's not an issue of him not being a good player. It's just an issue of him not getting the game time. Bono, who is looking really solid first year, wasn't it? 13 goals, 12 assists. He could be a star for us potentially. And we can see everybody else there that had really, really good match average ratings. We go all the way down. Is anybody not average above 7? Tanaskovic, which we can excuse. Goalkeepers, basically. Goalkeepers and a really young midfielder who came off the bench 14 times are the only players that didn't average over 7 this year. So a wonderful effort from the entire squad. But that just about brings to the end of the episode. Just goal of the season to come. And obviously, a lot of people will be aware of how this works right now. There's going to be a link at the top of the description down below, along with a list of all the award winners if you're interested in that as well. So what there will be is the Marcus Wade goal and 3 others that I deem worthy of being goal of the season. So make sure you click the link, go and vote for your favourite once you've seen them. And we'll begin with a few honourable mentions as well. Look back at some of the cracking goals that we scored this year. As I said, there's no episode tomorrow if you're watching live. We'll be back on Thursday with the summer transfer special. Let me know where you think we need to upgrade. I think goalkeeper is somewhere I'd like to look to get in, even if it's a youngster that's maybe not as good as Tanaskovic now, but potentially better. I do think we need to look at just moving past Tanaskovic. He's not quite at it, I don't think, at the level we need him to be anymore. But anyway, guys, that's it. Enjoy goals of the season, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And here are our top 4 goals from the 30-31 season. Don't forget to vote for your favourite.